I got this one here, and we'll go and we'll do a little detail here with this one. You see how it's a little difficult? Here, you have to go really the smaller ones, whereas this one will take something, and you got to be careful. It can take your thumb off, it can take your ear off.
Right.
You know, when you walk, for instance, when you walk in from the field, and you put it over your shoulder, you want, see how the blade is right next to my ear? Yeah. You want to just flip it around so it's a little bit farther away. Just that 1/4 inch could be a difference between you losing part of your ear or not.
That's a good thing to know.
So anyway, and basically, you know, you walk in from the field with it over your shoulder. That's just the way it is. Okay. So like I say, I could easily take my thumb off with this, no problem. So you got to be careful.
Okay.
So we're doing bigger cuts here, and let's stub this a little bit. Now see how this is going across? Mm-hmm. That's in our way.
Yeah.
We take that out, and then let's just stub that back, thicken that up a little bit. Now while I'm at it, let's talk about apical dominance. See, that's the apex of the tree on this side. That's the apex on the tree on that side. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave that highest one alone. Okay. And I'm going to leave the highest one over there alone too. So even though that's higher and you'll get more growth on the apical dominance, the highest one, you'll still get some good stuff here. And so that's going to shoot that tree up a little bit. And that's what we want. Look at how far from the center this branch is. Mm-hmm. There's plenty of spread. Now you see how the person who trained this tree up with the spreaders and all that stuff did a real good job, and so we've already got a nice bowl shape. We're just basically just helping it along.
Okay.
And just so anyway, so we're going to leave that one there, but let's take out some of this competition.
Okay.
And you see how that opens that up?
Yeah.
And there's more room?
Yeah.
Here, we'll get rid of these guys.
Cool.
Now another thing you want to do is you want to get all your trash out after your prune.
Yeah.
Because the trash is where the bugs and the bacteria and stuff hang out.
Okay.
And that's another reason why you should always get rid of your drops and your windfalls.
Oh,
see?
okay.
That's a disease vector right there.
That's waiting to cause trouble.
Right.
Okay.
Now another thing is that we're doing this now. This is January, middle of January. We're doing this now, and we don't have to. We can go up to about middle of March or so with our dormant oil spray.
Okay.
So I like to, you know, you want to make sure that you do your pruning before you do your dormant oil spray, because the dormant oil spray will cover this cut.
Okay.
And ideally, not too long after you prune, you do your dormant oil spray. But that's not a hard and fast rule.
Okay.
So if you can. And so here, you see how this one here is coming right up there?
Yeah.
We'll just take that out.
Yay. Ooh, it's just looking better already.
Yeah. And so let's go to this one. It's got a little better action on the pruner. Now, when it's unless you're actually standing in front of the orchardist and he's pretty savvy. If you're standing in front of the owner, they're usually going to say, "Oh my God, what are you doing to my trees?" You know. But what I'm doing is helping your trees. Sometimes you even gotta just grit your teeth and grab your chainsaw. That's another little fruit tramp cliche. And I did that in 2004. We got to our place, and there was this really nice Stanley prune, and had a certain amount of fruit on it, but it wasn't there anyway up to its potential. But all these branches were laced in the center. So I grabbed my chainsaw and I just started chopping in the center. We didn't get fruit for 3 years, but what I did is I produced all new fruit wood on it. And now this last year we got hundreds of pounds of prunes on there, and it's equivalent to about $130,000 an acre based on a 200 plant or 200 tree grid. So in other words, we're getting fantastic, even though I had to wait 3 years. Yeah. But that's the thing. Is sometimes if you want permanent change, you gotta bite the bullet sometimes in the short term.
Yeah, it's an investment in the future.
Right. So anyway, so right now we have everything to gain here because, as you say, this tree didn't have good fruit.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're gonna.
Well, Carlos liked it. But...
Well, yeah. I mean, it's good apples and stuff.
Just kidding.
Now you see here how I made a bad cut there.
Yeah.
It's because my stuff isn't adjusted properly, and I do that too. You know, I don't always make the right cuts. If you want, you can go and you can hit that with some grafting seal. You get in a spray can. It costs a couple bucks, $4 I think, and you can spray that if you like, but you don't really have to worry about that much.
Okay.
You know, trees are pretty hardy, and they take more nonsense than you realize. But we can also say, well, let's just fix our mistake by doing that.
Cool.
Now, and then let's stub that back a little bit. We'll take this one out. Now, I'm spending more time on this tree than I normally would, because you don't really have to do that much. And you should be able to get, this tree here should take you no more than 10 minutes.
Okay.
So we'll move this ladder. Now, if I want, I can, oops.